Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is lukemick and this is my review for Whiplash. So Whiplash is the new movie about a student going to the most prestigious music school in the entire nation in New York City. I don't know the school's name, but the character is played by Miles Teller, and he's a drummer, and he aspires to be one of the greats of his generation. And he kind of has a bit of a wall blocking him. His teacher or master, I'm talking in Star Wars form here, is played by J.K. Simmons, and he is a real hard ass. And every little thing that Miles Teller does wrong, J.K. Simmons just freaks out because he believes that you have to push someone as hard as they can be pushed to make them be great. And he has a horrible way of doing this, and he's very mean to everybody when it comes to their talent as musicians. And Miles Teller is obviously trying to push himself as hard as he can, while J.K. Simmons is also just completely disowning him and treating him like he's nothing. And this movie is a very dramatic, very dark, emotional tale, and I thought Whiplash was one of the greatest movies of the entire year. First of all, as you guys all have probably heard by now, Miles Teller and J.K. Simmons both are incredible in this movie. I think that J.K. Simmons should most definitely be nominated for a Best Supporting Actor Oscar in this year's Oscar season, because J.K. Simmons in this movie was so incredibly good. I mean, I know him from the Spider-Man trilogy directed by Sam Raimi. He's funny as J. Jonah Jameson, and he has kind of a temper in those movies, but his temper in this movie is just, it's so much higher and so much intense than in the Spider-Man movies, and he truly gave one of the greatest performances of the year, and as did Miles Teller. Miles Teller has really been impressing me with his movies lately. I think he's a really likable leading man. I like that he's going to be in the new Fantastic Four movie, and I just really like Miles Teller as an actor, and he also did just a wonderful job in this movie. Both of their performances, I honestly think, are Oscar worthy. J.K. Simmons just a little bit more, but both of them were stunning. I'm not kidding. And this movie is also has this just great emotional drive, and it's really easy to get attached to these characters in the story, and it's really intense. And there are scenes where these scenes with J.K. Simmons where he's yelling and singling a person out, and it just feels so awkward, and you feel horrible for the person that he's completely disowning. But it was such a fun movie to watch with a lot of things to say, and it really it was a great, emotional, and just very inspiring journey. I thought Whiplash was a really good movie. I'm gonna give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. The only thing is that there's this part kind of towards the end of the movie, I'd say in some of the last 20 minutes, that I felt like the movie was going to end, but then it kind of dragged itself on a little bit. But then the conclusion of this movie was amazing. The conclusion, it was that little dragging moment kind of made up for that. The conclusion made up for that little dragging moment, but the end of this movie is spectacular. And also, I'll just quickly mention that Miles Teller on the drums was amazing. He's an incredible drummer, and he can play a lot better than I can, I'll say that. So you guys, again, 4.5 out of 5 stars. I definitely recommend Whiplash. If it's playing near you, definitely go see it. Please do, because I was really impressed by it. So this is Luke Mick signing off. Please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.